Apparently, they have been working longer hours than any other in the EU. And the public debt that was supposed to be decreased with the austerity measures has actually increased 3 years later, and is expected to reach 160% of GDP by 2016. And at the same time, the salaries and pensions have been decreased by 30 to 40%. Unemployment has reached 25%, youth unemployment 55%, suicide rates 40%. So it's clear that this road leads to nowhere. And I don't think they should believe that they are helping the country's economy. And they don't, judging from how many people voted for the new memorandum.
The figures that you just named there are quite actually dramatic, and the state of economy seems to be extremely dire there. But the question here is, when are we going to see the light at the end of the tunnel? I mean, as we know, the Greek Prime Minister promised that the last 2 rounds of belt tightening will be the last ones for the country.
Yeah. Actually, the Greek Prime Minister and every Greek Prime Minister within these 3 years has been promising the same thing. And but I don't think it leads anywhere, because we always get new loans in order to service older loans. And let me remind you that this Prime Minister, Antonis Samaras, is the same Prime Minister who raised deputies from the party parliamentary group for voting for the first memorandum. Then he raised other deputies for voting against the second and against the third. So I don't think they have any political credibility left either. And let me also remind you that 153 deputies only voted for this memorandum. So with the current policies, I don't think there is any light at the end of the tunnel.
All right. Well, as we also know, the German Chancellor Angela Merkel is to visit Portugal, another struggling country there, later in the day, where thousands of people have signed an open letter against her. So we saw similar sentiment when she came to Greece last month. In your opinion, why are people so angry about her personally?
Well, there is a growing distrust to the EU in